Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So if you can't tell by now, we're going to build something in these next couple of videos. And what we're going to do is build us a woodshed. Now, my version of a woodshed is pretty straightforward. There's going to be some posts in the ground. There's going to be some of my rough sawn lumber as, I guess, just an angled roof system. I'm going to use metal roofing, but it's going to be pretty rudimentary. It's going to be 3 sides and just a covered storage area out here on the property. So we're going to get started on that today, and you guys stick around. Hopefully you enjoy this project. Now, over the years, I've accumulated a lot of power tools and a lot of, I guess, resources. You've seen me use the sawmill, you've seen me use my tractor. I have an auger for the tractor. We've got drills and saws and all kinds of stuff. When I produce some of my content on YouTube, I inevitably get somebody that says, must be nice to have all that stuff. So this project, we're gonna do the old-fashioned way with as many hand tools as possible. I've got me some cross-cut saws, hammer and nails is gonna be our construction of the base assembly of everything. We're using no lasers, no fancy anything, just tape measure and a level, and the old-fashioned hand auger or hand post hole digger and a shovel. All right guys, so we're looking pretty good now. We've got the structure kind of the size that it's going to be. I'm pretty happy with that. You'll notice I did a couple things unconventionally. First of all, the rough sawn 2x4s that I'm using, instead of butting them together on the posts, I actually overlapped them and stacked them. The reason I did that is I just didn't want to make any extra cuts. I'm using hand tools, right? So the less cuts and the less work that I have to do, the better and easier the project is. Additionally, this is a rough sawn, not rough sawn, it's a rough built woodshed, right? This is not finished carpentry here, so just kind of using what I have. Now, speaking of hand tools, you do see that I'm holding a power tool, and the reason for that is we're going to put these lag bolts on the load bearing headers. So in the front, Megan, if you turn the camera over here, you guys will see in the front I used a big 2x10, rough sawn 2x10. These are the same 2x10s that I used for the loft and the floor joists in my cabin. I had a few left over. So that's going to bear the load on the front. On the back, all I had left was my 2x4s. So my 2x4s I didn't think was adequate to carry enough load. So I doubled them up on top of each other on the sides. And in the center over here, you'll notice that I sandwiched the 4x4, one on the inside and one on the outside. Same concept, I have two boards bearing the load. It's gonna work the same way. So I'm gonna finish putting these lag bolts in, all of the load bearing members here, and then we're gonna get started on the roofing.